Hello and welcome back. From this video, we are going to start new series, monitoring and logging. These two things are really very useful because we are using this to troubleshoot the problem. We will start with monitoring first. We are going for the theory and then practical as well. Once we will complete monitoring, then we will go for the logging. So let's start with monitoring. As always, here we have introduction of monitoring. Resource monitoring involves tracking various metrics related to CPU, memory, disk I/O, and network usage. Even if you have a physical machine or a virtual machine Docker container, in any case, these four resources are actually most important point. If you have any problem with CPU, at the end, user will get slow performance. RAM is equally important. So, whenever we are going to monitor anything, it can be virtual machine or physical machine or even container, we are actually monitoring these four components. Same thing apply over here as well. We will monitor all these four components of containers and even services. By continuously monitoring these metrics, you can detect potential issue, identify abnormal CPU usage. See, as an instructor, there are many students who is asking me question related to real world scenario. They're asking question like, okay sir, I'm having one container and the container is actually there is an application running inside the container and application is running very slow. What is the issue? It is really very difficult for me to identify issue. Why? Because in the real world scenario, the whole process is working differently. They are always monitoring resources of the container. And then when the issue occurs, they are actually, comparing resource monitoring data. They have baseline performance. What is the meaning of baseline performance? Let's say that if everything is working smoothly, how many core are actually my container is using? They have this data. How they are getting this? By monitoring your container. Now, one day after, if someone having some complaint that, okay, today this application is actually running slow, at that time, you can again monitor this container. And then you can compare this data, current data with your baseline performance, and then you can find out that, okay, there is an issue in the CPU because today my container is using more cores than the baseline performance. Now, there is an issue related to the virus or maybe something is happening over there, which is why my container is actually accessing more CPU. So this is how you can solve problem, right? And in this particular process, monitoring is the most important part. You can also identify spot memory leaks. You can also identify I/O bottlenecks, input output. If application is running slow, there are many problems. Like there can be any problems. It can be related to CPU, memory leaks, or I/O, or disk I/O, or even related to the networking. Now, if you will monitor all of these four resources, if you have baseline performance and then if you are going to compare them with the current performance, it will be very easy for you to identify the issue. Then, optimize resource allocation. Let's say that you have one application and this application is hosted inside the service or container. Now, how you can decide limits? We already discussed about limits, right? What will be the minimum RAM of the container? How you can set up the cap like upper limits? It is not easy to set up any numbers, right? The thing is, if you will set up any numbers, what will happen? Either your container will be under provision. Under provision means your CPU is always going 100%. Now, if your CPU is always 100%, it means it is really slow performance for the user. Or sometimes it is over provision, like your CPU requirement is only one core and you just provided 4 core reservation. Now in this case, you are wasting your resources. So how you can specify resources like RAM, CPU for your container? First of all, you have to decide one specific numbers for your container. Then you will monitor them. When you will monitor them, then you will identify that, okay, it is under provision or over provision, and based on this, you will tune them. So it is kind of tuning process. Okay. You cannot, like if you have even 15 years of experience, you cannot decide resources directly. This is actually fine-tuned process, and this process can be done through the monitoring. So adjust CPU share, quotas based on the usage pattern, reallocate memory reservation, balance disk I/O, and optimize the network resources. So all this can be done by monitoring them, and then you can optimize each and every resources and ensure efficient operation. Maintain stable container performance. You have to have baseline performance. You have to load your application over there. Then you have to get feedback from the user that everything is working nice. Then you have to note down all the performance metrics, and then you can compare them. So you have to have baseline performance metrics from where you can find out a stable container performance. Prevent resource contention. Avoid service interruption, because at the end, because of the contention, it can affect the application availability as well, and support scaling decision based on the real time. Now, how you are going to increase capacity, how you can scale up, scale down. This can be done through the monitoring as well. Now, you don't need to worry about this scaling decision, because in upcoming days, you will get detail about scaling. In Docker, we have auto scaling option. We are going to use this as well. So in this case, when we are going to use auto scaling, we have to use one monitoring tools. That's why I'm teaching you this right now, because then after we are going to talk about auto scaling. Now, key metrics to monitor. What you are going to monitor?
Sorry guys, sorry to disturb you. I know you all are enjoying the session and suddenly it stopped. But if you want full video, or if you want full Docker course having 130 plus videos including projects, you can become our community member. Enrollment link is in description. Moreover, we also provide 24/7 support, weekly lifetime live session with Bhavesh Shatara, updates and completion certification as well. Still you have any queries regarding it, you can contact me on my personal number. Thank you.